demonstration of a couple of more advanced proprioceptive activities in regards to scapular stability, specifically external rotation. So a lot of people do all the external rotation rehab, but then they leave it after just developing, static sidearm endurance or strength. And basically what happens is that's not a very real life situation. You need to really kind of incorporate more body movement, so it's more realistic to, say a job or a sporting activity. So just 3 quick examples of what I'm basically talking about. So activities where you have to hold that external rotation position whilst adding in more of a, body movements, more of a distractive element. So you're not just sitting there in a static position holding that, which is good and all, but once you start to move a bit more dynamically, how does it actually sit? So to begin with, I've got a very light resistance band for demonstration purposes. What you have in here, so nice and upright, dual external rotation at the shoulder, and from this pushing point here, so if I'm nice and 90, I'm just going to do a step back and a step forward, almost like this little box step, so back, forward, and I can change legs. So this is obviously teaching me to be able to hold this with varying degrees of resistance, so I can be moving around. I'll probably give this one to begin with, just for those people with external rotation stability. You can start to really improve the difficulty. If I was to have a 90 degree external rotation, and then from here do some reverse lunges. You can swap legs if you want, do some reverse lunging. Good. And then from there, same 90 degree external rotation. If you want, you can hold that and then even add some thoracic rotation whilst holding that 90 degree. So just do rips of this. So with these, obviously I can make the band a bit thicker, as the yellow ones, quite wafer thin really. It's not very hard at all, but I was doing that so I'm, showing you how to hopefully do it better way. If it was too high resistance, I'd probably cheat a little bit myself. But it's just important that you don't just leave your guys rehab finishing going, yep, this is pain-free, yeah, I can do, X amount weight, X amount of times. Then if we start to, incorporate in a overhead sport like a tennis player or a baseball player, you start to move around, you start to add more, dynamic movements into your body. So is that movement pattern really coming across? And the answer is not very well. You need to incorporate that with a whole bunch of other movement patterns. That way it gives that kind of the best chance for it to kind of come across. So if you find that you've only been able to get to here and you've kind of been just left in a bit of a lurch, but you're still finding yourself having a bit of difficulty in sports, come see myself, maybe we can make a bit of sport-specific rehab that will kind of basically take you that little bit extra. Thank you.